Why hello there again, people of YouTube. Today we're gonna cover up 7 scary and creepy video games. Number 7. Slender Arrival. A remaster of original Slender 8 pages will make shivers down your spine. This game is well remake of creepypasta based horror game Slender. You will be chased, stalked, spooked, and maybe disappointed if you expected more of this game, but it still made its place on this list because of the huge popularity, and it is not a bad video game at all for one evening. Number 6. Dead Space. This game is really terrifying, at least for people who don't like silent and dark space. Dead Space is a really well-made horror game with disgusting enemies, disturbing scenes, and a really creepy atmosphere. Most of the time you feel like you are being watched, and trust me, it is not just a feeling. It is a third-person shooter game in which you are in the skin of ship system engineer Isaac Clarke, who is sent on the mission on a starship that has sent a distress signal. When he arrived on the starship, he was attacked by the necromorphs, which are created from corpses of the ship crew. Really nasty stuff. Number 5. Fear, or First Encounter Assault Recon, a survival horror first-person shooter in which you are part of the Fear team, which is sent after a man called Paxton Fettel, taking command of a battalion of telepathically controlled clone super soldiers, seizing control of Armacam Technology Corporation, for short ATC, headquarters, and killing all its occupants. During the game, you will encounter a little girl, Alma. How lovely, right? She has black hair covering most of her face, and her legs are always covered in blood. We can say that she's like video game version of Samara from The Ring. She can trap you in her visions, which are always creepy and scary as hell. So have fun. Number 4. Condemned: Criminal Origins. Known in Japan as Condemned: Psycho Crime. It's a first-person psychological survival horror video game. The game is set in a fictional American city of Metro. The player takes on the role of Ethan Thomas, a crime scene investigation agent with the FBI's serial crime unit, as he traverses the seedier sides of the city. His journey takes him through a number of condemned buildings as he searches for one who framed him for murder. Evasive serial killer X. Along the way, Ethan must use his investigative intuition and technology to examine evidence left behind the SKX, all the while fighting off the violently psychotic denizens of Metro City, who seem to be driven to such madness by a mysterious yet seemingly extraneous force. Number 3. Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation is an action-adventure video game based on the Alien science fiction horror film series. Game dominates with stealth and survival horror features, in which the player controls the protagonist Amanda Ripley from a first-person perspective to interact with the environment. Alien's AI is really unpredictable, so you need to carefully plan your strategy of moving from point A to point B without being eaten alive. Creepy atmosphere of MT space station can make you even more nervous, and that is why this game is so good. Number 2. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Do I really need to introduce this game? First-person survival horror game with interactive environment. In this game, you can't fight at all. Your only friend is your lantern, stealth, and ability to run. In late August 1839, Daniel, a young man from London, awakens in the dark house of the Prussian Benenburg castle with little to no memory about himself or his past. All he can remember is his name, that he lives in Mayfair, and that something is haunting him. Number 1. Outlast. Now we are talking horror. This is that kind of game which won't let you sleep for a while. It's again a first-person survival horror with stealth features at its best. Your only friend is your camera and the night vision inside of it. Your name is Miles Upshur, a freelance investigative reporter investigating the Mount Massive Asylum based on a tip from an anonymous informant who tells him that unethical experiments are being conducted at the asylum by the Murkoff Corporation. Upshur reaches Mount Massive Asylum, but is forced to enter the facility through a window. He is shocked to see blood and dying SWAT officer who tells him that the Vorians killed them and warns Upshur to get out while he still can. The events inside of Asylum are really disturbing and scary, so don't play this game if you are not okay with this stuff. Alright guys, this was the list of 7 scary and creepy video games. Have fun with them, and don't forget to like this video if you did, and subscribe for more videos.